Hamas said it has given a positive response to the latest proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza, but said further talks were needed on implementation. At least 24 people are dead and more than 20 girls attending a summer camp are unaccounted for after months' worth of heavy rain fell in a matter of hours in Texas. Wildfires in Greece and Turkey prompted evacuations and a large-scale emergency response. Hamas said it has given a positive response to the latest proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza, but said further talks were needed on implementation. A Hamas official said talks were needed first to work out how many Palestinian prisoners would be released in return for each freed Israeli hostage, and to specify the amount of aid that will enter Gaza during the truce. It was not clear whether Hamas's statement meant they had accepted the proposal from US President Donald Trump for a 60-day ceasefire. Trump has been pushing hard for a ceasefire deal between Hamas and Israel to be reached. Earlier in the week, he said Israel had agreed to ceasefire terms. Hamas has been seeking guarantees that the initial truce would lead to a total end to the war, now nearly 21 months old. Senior EU officials were in Moldova for a landmark bilateral summit to strengthen ties and reaffirm the bloc's commitment to the EU candidate country ahead of a pivotal parliamentary election. To support Moldova's EU integration and reform efforts, the bloc announced up to €1.9 billion in funding from 2025 to 2027. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President Antonio Costa met with Moldovan President Maia Sandu during the summit. Von der Leyen and Costa reaffirmed EU support for Moldova's sovereignty amid Russia's full-scale invasion of neighbouring Ukraine. They condemned Russian interference and discussed measures to bolster Moldova's defence against foreign influence, disinformation and electoral manipulation. A new wildfire in Greece prompted evacuations in coastal areas south of Athens, as firefighters in neighbouring Turkey remained locked in a battle to contain flames tearing through forested hillsides in the west of the country. The Greek wildfire broke out in scrubland in eastern Attica. It prompted evacuations and a large-scale emergency response, according to firefighting officials. Greece's emergency alert system issued evacuation warnings to residents in the area, advising them to move away as firefighters battled the blaze. Emergency responders in Turkey are also fighting wildfires, especially in the popular tourist region of Izmir. The deadly wildfires have killed at least 2 people, including a forest worker and an 81-year-old man. Most of the wildfires in Turkey are now under control. However, they've damaged or destroyed around 200 homes and forced the evacuation of tens of thousands. At least 24 people are dead and more than 20 girls attending a summer camp are unaccounted for after months' worth of heavy rain fell in a matter of hours in Texas. Search teams conducted boat and helicopter rescues in the fast-moving floodwaters as members of the public took to social media, desperate for information on loved ones in the area. Emergency responders continued to search for those unaccounted for, including more than 20 girls missing from summer camps.
It's going down.
A local flood watch issued on Thursday estimated isolated amounts of up to 17 centimetres of rising water. But that shifted to a flood warning for at least 30,000 people overnight. Texas's Governor Greg Abbott said the state was providing resources to communities dealing with the flooding.